people so now you be say educated, you be say sure you be a relationship with the other say say money papa so the come in to my doors but even day find say within your himaya but my so is not by hima Africa excessive cake modern age jewelry and that was Kwabis graphics and the fresh word entertainment SAS critical relationship issues they are every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. US time not Ghana time to 5 and then the time look a crabby mene nana yaw anoba se manse yaw and it's not saying na any abedwafo any obia oba show no so bia atwetwe mo ye pese relationship no ekoso ye pese wo hu de oye wo problem you bit me share with us yes yeah discuss it. I hope your week was great media day it was super okay nana yaw say hello nana.
Oh, sorry. Technical issues in Libya, no.
Me who video cry?
Who me video?
Dabby.
Okay, I'll fix the video until the
okay.
Yeah,
let's say how was the week?
The week was great. The weather is nice. Your call for into. I think say we are moving into the summer. We are all popped up and ready. Say you be elections. No, we just
moving into the fall.
Winter. I think say we are in fall.
Winter,
right now.
yeah.
Winter will start. I don't know when. Winter starts somewhere in November. I think.
Yeah, somewhere in November.
Yeah. So.
Ending of November, baby.
Yeah.
Now COVID situation to say Virginia,
we are stable. Yeah. Fundamentals need income decreases. So I think we are good. Now Michigan, weather is some motion because mama weather no, much me have 4 seasons in a day.
That's okay.
I'm
serious.
Summer.
Now just say. Show here from a farm now and you make a credit with us switching out now boy and they were Ghana. He's also a relationship coach. He's an expert in relationship and the nation. As I say, you can't say will be a bit in a chunk and I like to say,
Yamiano, Himana, Unswe.
Really, because Ghana is
when
because what is
oh, they say light I say any street light I happen to me. Sure that my color piece.
Okay. Probably I got to go should actually cry. I think you gotta be better.
Kwaku do I got you. My fancy I want Kumasi Bantama to be precise. And of course, school was St. Paul Anglican GSS, Ottawa Sokwa Anglican Secondary.
Okay.
And Oko University of Phoenix, Ecopes University. If you want to know better, us we change the accountancy of Kumasi College. And based on the experience, he has been working for like 14 years straight up as an IT practitioner and also a mentor for the students at nursing training college. So generally, most of issues relating to their lifestyle, relationships, and the others,
Oh, thank you. That's a nice bio. Wow. Anyway, I am so happy, and we are privileged to have you today. Say. Yeah, time no go technical issues, just at the right time.
Oh, no problem. Once we are dealing with technology,
exactly. Yes, you did a better time to as an investment program, that makes sense. The show is brought to you by Women Naturally Cake, modern age jewelry, fresh for entertainment. Oh, share, no share. Don't forget to tell a friend. So, you must ask us to give critical relationship issues. So, and then we are discussing possessive ladies and their unwillingness to submit to today's issues. Today's age, yes. man, you pussy and the man yes, the be a man this week, next week. I mean, the whole of 1 month, everyone quite remember. That's it. People are coming here on a pan, I Grace husband. Umbra, no men defending them because I'm saying, sometimes we don't want to go sideways because we are back. No, we are a bit straight. We go on the side. So sometimes we have to talk. Remember, I see a customer. Remember, I'm to pay bra. Then I'm going to show you. Can't say the money is money between you or way now. That's yes, so you say, I most sorry, I'm money. I never see baby out, and some of the man who be.
Sometimes what is a more kind member,
okay, and then I over to you.
I have between boom man said their husband.
And man boom man, baby, I met you Bantman son and me to know there's a police officer on. I didn't ever call you about if you ever be on some person, if you know what in police form one team. So you got to a stage Obama or Trama Berman and Banu Radima, and you wouldn't come when you Pablo to Canto Adani Bro. Utimi Berman, you Pablo, never could give no na a papaya or win a shop from Natchez. Some is now check Ghana police for Crown reports. Makacho say, what you need those cases, and Rona Crown, and Memman, I am no Mota.
Wow. I thought said a normal can but I didn't know say no crap. Me can't be a normal can as a joke because you know. About the to me, anyway. It's all good.
I have to just take my time. And to say, Papa, one time, me and another time, we are in a feminist world now. And I will be a when you are so now you are caught at a place where you disrespect Sibia the station. A man and advance they are dominant everywhere. Ever since on the Beijing conference in 96 and your master. And about baby God say what men and women are do better. So you can as well imagine and you better.
All right, talking about the ABS assistant, I think that fit perfectly with our topic and you become one. We are sending ABS assistant. Friends, I hope some for Kwaku Iman also say which one. Kwaku is fine. Kwaku, thank you very much once again. You say now, listeners, we apologize. Technical issues, you might course behind the scenes, late, but we are still here. The critical relationship issues.
I just late. Why? I say, oh my God, I'm late. You're late. Then you technical issues, so we are now starting.
Yes.
So tell a friend, say we are on. No say no more share, but
share and watch. Any Kwaku or saying and come up professional and then. Or a relationship coach as well, or GHR or boy pinty expert. When we say a critical issues, that we bring somebody. You have to be a to no by setting and to any angle or cancer. We have to bring somebody our experience dealing with this issue every day. I'll be to me advice here, and that is what we need, and that is what we are here to provide. What is from your experience in Ghana and in California, Makasana? How does relationship look like now compared to 10 years ago?
Well, see, I can relationship issues in today's time, and like I said earlier. So we're here the influx of Western culture, particularly in relation to today's telenovelas and the others, and also has affected the social fiber of the ladies that we have in today's time.
Okay.
And there are no two ways about it, because we're from the generation coming now, and never be even in their thinking. Say no we see TV see who do die war other countries in no money say sana BBM no say. But here lies the case that that's not the reality. What you see outside is not what you must let it transcend in your relationship. But obi odoma what tell me what it free amount for experiences no. Opeso nya na kadi owo no as perfect as the wide experience we wanting, but that hasn't been the case. It's a bit of a problem. And no can be na ladies of today enye willing say, oh, mini be at one point, this is what is to happen. And until some submit my bear not going forward, abraboni it may cause successful. But here's the case is why in every family as a bear money feet.
Okay.
It is a command say bear man no feet, So all man of the necessary respect or credence as a man. Where are we getting to? Young baby. The same old issue now that is and your master obi on munya yanka time biano she should be pampered and then be taken to another level. Bagana no enye betesa. You and I are where say sikasem kwenye easy.
Easy, yeah.
Obi on man ni kunu betoka mano and I say my boyfriend betoka mano and he or she expected the same thing no. Nadamfu ono so about the relationship no ni kunu nye bi mano. Now if you are degenerating into a whole lot of issues. Yeah. And it's affecting the social fiber and then the thinking of many men. And then we kind culture, what Ghana, remember, when said they want to push that much into being in a relationship. They only want casual relationships.
Why?
Because of circumstances we need. The mentality is say, oh, minyayan kameware. But then now, instances of Barbie akum, no dia Barbie piano relationship muniti no. She expects to be obeying no sa to say the oba kunimuno. And now say a better way better.
Okay.
It is uncle bad sape as a mercy.
Wow.
So as a mercy, and it has to do with a near ma ye they educate you as compared to back in the days, Because I don't think say ma musi so ma say money say bibi e wushia papa money ade to say
no.
Back in the days, no more was a good chance that that's why I am a people grab But with the influx of technology, one, talk about other instances like school, the curriculum that we even use now are affecting your thinking. It's never going to say you're fun serious compared to previously. Because if I say you war primary school near or course we need for the life skills. And it's our course in engineering is your curriculum.
Wow.
And even in where at where I work, you could see say Obiaba or Shady Obi and also person there or dealing in life. Oba Sumasia is more or less like an iPhone college.
Wow.
Obiaba also your boyfriend waiting at iPhone. Yeah. And that's all they a certain level. Oh, me pay pizza, me pay way. Meanwhile, also feel by man can control me about me now. Seriously speaking, and your master. And a man be so no take a certain position because of the another just to also be a part. And that is where these problems may be ever.
So, what do men need in a relationship? And then what basically do you men need? Now, remember, I want you to answer this question. Yeah.
To tell you the gospel truth,
okay.
There's a saying my prophet always says, and God being so good, Prophet Samuel Abijimanyamishano, or say, what you don't respect, don't expect.
Okay. Wow.
No. If you are a woman and you don't respect a man, don't expect him to love you back. It's as simple as that.
Wow.
Very, very simple. Bema, onenitia, enema ketuwebi. Adibu, eyabako. Adibu ni yinechino. senya ubesifa crown as oba and also you.
Okay. Okay, so a crown, as in like how to carry yourself, as in your dress, your appearance,
your dressing, your housekeeping, ukasa, wanamontumu, and even your choice of friends.
Okay. Wow. Does your choice of friends that really matter?
Yeah, it really does. It influences a lot of instances in relationships in today's time because funny say only oba or maybe oba na no or now for the party type. Every weekend, they will go out there, have fun, come back home, and then do their stuff. Day in there out, party, and say, "Bema anything or no beer or tolerate is mana." It will affect your relationship.
Okay.
Putting that aside, say Ankobana say, "Who Obano so you will sit back, watch your man, and learn his steps to know what he really needs per year."
Okay.
In the end, ube lose your relationship.
Okay.
And that thing has been happening.
It really happens, yeah.
That's been happening because Bema Obabe Hua, like I said earlier, the respect. But enema, Ushia now needing Komoba, and the perception is either say ATM machine show button. You get it? ATM machine show button. And I said, phone crown a mobile money machine to be on you can just dole out cash. The first impression most ladies say, money first before a proper relationship.
Okay.
If you have the money, they are ready to roll with you. If you don't have it, then forget it. As a crowd, we respect and we get to me rating. On the rating scale, maybe I can also 100% and I'm about 40.
40.
I see. Some cost right now 2 months. What is it? Yeah.
Wow. But say, I don't see another with like a new mom, what the kind of first of all with respect and then appearance and how I will treat it. But what person maybe say about this money issue, no? Say who say the thing is one thing I've noticed is say a man say yeah, I'm turn your mom. If you don't provide for her, how do you want her to survive?
Now, I don't know as a man. First and foremost, so we share Bema. It is not mandatory, say. All your responsibilities as a woman, you should relinquish it and then the man takes it over.
Okay.
That is bad. It is bad for every relationship. Okay. Because most of what men can do, women can do. It's they say we assume, say, to every responsibility that is to come up in a relationship, we share equally. If not sharing it equally, grandpa, and man, the greatest support for us to push harder and come to terms and then do things perfectly. When you're Ghana, what do you say?
I was just by the way.
I said, me come from me context, the me team. What you say? It is a business one you can as well tell. So, but so what share? I hear trends say, Bema say, Uniska, Unyo Papa.
Okay.
What you say? And I say, Uniska, so or don't I the Beman, Yachichim, if you are also call level 1 and level 3 near show steady progress and sign the work or so. So, yeah, you should be, but a man can simply see you in it. No, I can't just say, manage your home. What do you say? Men don't take that much of a time to fall in love with ladies. But one moving out with background check and sana that credit.
Exactly.
But me have a live example at you. About 5 years back, now me the lady. She had about 10 years didn't come out brandy I was so doing himself providing about bra. I got to a stage who beside 7 years and I told her Juma me. Later on, she was still doubting and had to go through other people who know me and maybe names anymore to find out truly.
I'm doing that a lot, but I
truly said Juma me and cry. So later on, when she came to know, say, I do more than that, you know. It was there and then, and then so say, okay, then let me settle with this guy.
Okay.
But then Yanko she say, and in the end, and she left. Thankfully, God being so good, or more money that one more person more cook see someone supporting. To the greatest form, no, Bema Biani Obatia, or share Oba one, why ready to be independent. Because as a man, even if you are the one making the money, Bema also Oba also making the home. What you say? Also make it a home. One, in the aspects of housekeeping, taking care of the kids that may come up, and then other related responsibilities. But yeah, quite an evening in so no. Obi on ma ebekwa akoba say omubetinasi. Say obane beman omubetinasi, and then you share the responsibilities amongst yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Let me give you an example. Papa, yeah. When you scout on finding your didn't some phone, Bill Gates. Did the fear, nay, and where he washes the dishes.
Wow. Is it not just a story or is it a real story?
It's not a story. They went to his home. I watched one of his documentaries, and that's what he does.
Okay.
So I say, Bill Gates on the day and wash the dishes when you feel. And only I say, I agree at one point to say, your person or you will feel.
Or you will feel, okay.
Despite Nisika baby, you go on man Kobeka says, I need to hire maids and others to do those things for them. But Antissa, by name man which is Ghana has said, more particularly more sorry to say or so to speak, if you more they perceive say almost so.
Okay.
Because of a
good. They always prefer saying money mom, and they will say yes, animal if he was the place or yeah. And it is affecting their relationships. What is here? Until we want to say or
so right.
And money NJ say our no woman or better to us. And that is one of the reasons why who's a baby or on any area to be a Michigan. When you bet no could be a high no for no an hour. Or would you bet no call another city on an aqua. By the time I won't cast an out our and when you also now what you are cherishing when you see.
Okay. I see. So all these things like more monitor into more man, more respect, more probia, or didn't honey, submissive, say like for your visionable woman. But how do you determine say Oba has a vision? Because sometimes some of them have to pull it out. Also, I don't know if you have noticed say individuals, but it takes somebody to bring it out. How do you see it? And I know where you're willing, and power radio was pushing up to bring things because they're okay. Who said, baby? I don't know if you're getting me. Or the sick who should say, oh, can it put you off? But this could be a right one for you. Yes. Until
the Odisika be push you from the very onset, and baby, they don't survive. And if any lady has any specific dream or goal that she prefers it being met, like you are saying, yeah, or something very unique about her, but it's not coming out. One, and then her composure, or maybe the way she even walks, grandpa and I say, or Benny name said, or Babu when you post already, obedi. Yeah, and or maybe so on my obviously far edit timidity and embracing him, and my said, or Babu didn't tear. So Because my a classical example. Fanisa wakwa for ba oni tipi bia. Adeɛ sɛ bia bɛkɔ adwuma bɛba wayɛ n'aduane wayɛ bibia kama. But only they care anything in relation to business. So to me catch us a medium to me who ton minima dear ton. Minima dear ton. At the end of the year, Bema now only share for the first time. Befan said, Motis is saying, Unya young, obey our mouth. Now so they are worth fee.
Okay.
If you more on my dear at ton, if you more dear at the pump, if you more dear tree. But to go on catch us a media, minimum in and she won't be willing to do anything. At that very moment, I know say Bowie or lazy. Yet again, say or quabonti back. Or expect to say the one yanina for breathy, no sure dear fire. At yet, yes, and a you die passer. Yes, there's a fact also taking care of their responsibilities in their house. But here lies the case. Yes, I'm money now. Nani so. Ebekako wi ase no. Bibi ketewa bi no asaka acho me de oya bekọ akotena me ma me papa nchen yo.
Okay.
Enso so make say na Bible we atro say oba na say be ma be free ni na ne ja nchen. No akoka oba or be ne yonko ba o ma ye ba ko. Enti wo sa ko ma me no papa on, are you decoupling what God has truly planned to keep together? And answer
okay. So, Obaba o ka be ma ho no ma ye ba ko. Okay.
Such as it, are you decoupling that to eventually create your own world from now and accessing? So, it's affecting you, ma.
Okay.
Affecting you, ma.
Affecting them. Na mami bra also. What do you men look up for? Like then I'm sure with ma before you consider say oba ready. I was a minute na.
I think the first thing and the first thing and most important to me, I think is respect. I think that the men demand respect. Uma man respect. I think everything else will fall in place. So that is very important. Unya man respect, not to be submissive, but conversation wise. What was said, Dano Yane Atoka Sebi Waha, and I keep referring to Atoka. Not Atoka say, oh no, she can just maybe walk in with on the girlfriend or you be cried that crying, cheating. Versus say Oba lady didn't attempt no. She rather prefers say the Oba would cheat than insult. Say Oba no be disrespecting no. Which I think I thought about it and I was like, wow, that means Mema ye pay respect because initially okay, you know, I disagreed with him because maybe so I'll say Charlie forget it on Pelbu, so you just walk out. But then I thought about it and I said, no, I think say Mema respect is very important to us. Maybe you don't argue with him, you just show him the respect that he deserves. And I think say you are good. You bring your man.
Okay. And apart from respect, what else? There be a man is you until say it has gotten to a point where you men don't feel like, I mean, being in a serious relationship, because mom will say a demand in an iPhone any second. But there are other women who are learning. How I'm willing to change. Also a person and your man also getting himself into to get the right man.
Yeah, but
so I want to know more about this things you guys want in a relationship.
But him I won't say a man, it's money. I say sika kakra or kakra, right? I think so that is the saying. You can be Ghana sika kakra or kakra. But a man so much are looking at more of sikano. I don't know. Say
yes, that is very true.
More of the sikano than even Odono. They are in for sika. They query what you do, how much you make. Can you take care of me? Brazilian hair, no Eddie Mami. They look at those things more than say to build a relationship together. And right now, me should be in business. Is relationship a partnership? And I say just a contract. Is it a contract or a partnership? And I was trying to craft around those two words. And you could see say most people agree that it's a friend a contractor. You can actually go in and then you between at your own will. No, okay, no contract. You know the person, the other party, is not a friend is saying committing to contract. Yes. interested that you can both your friends and meet me a animal dissolve contract, everybody will be happy and go their way. What I say, but I don't know if any can. I think say it's the competition with the mano, the pressure, the society, the influence of many nano. It's making the woman more demanding in terms of financial. So almost finance no done. Love our number come to be partnership. No two need now work together. So which I think say men also are catching up to it. What I say. So Ben maybe crying a could need make example. They are not going to disclose the or more yet. Right?
No.
Exactly.
No.
They will test and make sure that you are indeed coming in for a good, solid partnership relationship. Respect, mutual respect will be out. You are not just coming in because a bear man will scale to me our show and then you just come and sit your ass down. I think that even most men of today are not attracted to lazy women, honestly. And
No.
Exactly.
They are not attracted to. And now I ask Kwaku to compare your friends in olden days. One of my first question, I wanted us to compare maybe 20 years ago. Near my minimum, Oma worried than this modern your friends 20th century.
What has changed?
Yes, it's totally different. And which we will dive into our topic about submissive and why they are not submissive and what is it even a conversation I said at the two tables. Because yesterday when I posted this topic I got a backlash from a lot of women. It doesn't work anymore. It's just not a question why you have to even ask. What I say. So I think that it depends on how you look at it. Since a manico school, not like back in the days, I think say Sebio, most co school they are just home takers. Oko warrior, your duty is the obewo no afie no afie nkola no anu aduane amaoku now the white towel agusumi who be charged. Are they still doing that? The white.
No. And then why back? Obi anya sabi. Who say back in the days Debbie, but sometimes any maybe here and your market and kitty beer, ye nim say beer, ye jay. And no area memo. But most want to name gonna say a quotation no a rumor to the bone. Tis a say put the marrow within the bone in a for some. What you say?
Yeah.
And only near money beer, they say, of course, the sudden demise of many marriages and relationships we are saying. Because one, like I said, in relation to respect, say, beer, man, say, na me maybe far, beer, I'm tired, me keeping it nicely, me say, but suddenly we'll buy improvement of them. And then out of nowhere, why jai because what a juma, what in Yamia Wadom. We're in university. Wakwa kunya na mfufu bia we a career woman by now. Into who says anyone and who need for so bioma. Tell you what, ukona ba to me ofio. And yamana ujai no. Me am force na my but then going forward bia how we bia was some so treat you as bema no. Ebesesa.
Okay.
Ebesesa. Because yeah sanya man na yeko enim no so no say ekoba ne say ekobone like I said what you don't respect don't expect. One ekoba is kasem ne de bia obinya yeko enim is kasem ne de bia onya because say okay ya no nya ni na fe your demand will go up. Just here who was oba no demand because so it going forward and say me so be be smart enough pa na sis can you come in mood and sis coming in mood you not willing to submit I will also not be willing to let you know some things to the details even though you be will say
okay
so I see and going forward
the be who never share maybe I'm more fine draw and I said there was some money
yes
okay. Mommy, if I may text messages, Kakra, emphasizing it. Oh, okay. I'll say we are waiting. Kudos, finally a male voice. One is Sunday, what you don't respect, don't expect. Wow, Grace obtained the buy. Nana quote today, must say what you don't respect, don't expect. That's something you. Yes, but ladies should look for their money. No money, no lie, or love, or I don't know. That's what she wanted to say.
Seriously?
I said nobody, no love. Yes, that's what she said. Nana Yao King say women want to be loved and men want to respect. I see. And then men man mumpie pie. Mumpie pio, mumbekasa. Over to you, Nana Yao.
Okay, I think there's one so few of our listeners that say yeah, country ne do yeah. Nti yan kan
And they all teach
yan country English, you know. Yan country English. Yeah, if you try and mix it up, so that you follow and understand what you're saying.
I hope Roxy. I know Roxy.
No, it's not Roxy.
You are the one who tells us to speak English.
which we have. But who said this? Friends, feedback here, especially from our neighbor countries. No, they tend to listen to our program. They want us to make sure they like the discussion and the topic. Okay, so let me come back to you again. So, do you think, say, the level of women education, and born to be submissive in their marriage? Is it?
And also,
does it have an influence?
It has a big influence in our society in today's time, but even to that, that doesn't make you stop or give you the opportunity to stop what you started with from your generations before. What I say? Because fine, we go school. You will gain knowledge in the classroom. I don't think the classroom here share wisdom more.
No.
Wisdom is acquired in the homes and within the society. Into the basic principles of life living, because of education, then you have a problem. Psychologically, we have to evaluate your thinking.
Okay.
As a woman, because if that stands to be the reality, then you are clearly telling the world you are ready to work, make money, you are ready to be in a relationship, but you are not ready to live the relationship into its perpetuity. So I say, because if not for that, oba we educated, oba say okay, wako school, be credit degree, unzu credit degree. Degree they don't need the warrior. No. But maybe they equate their social standing as it is to what or how they want to be treated in their relationships or marriages.
I'm not going to stop you. I hope I don't take you off your what you were saying. So in marriage, what is the role? Before we go into sad details here, I know where you are going with the discussion. But before you get there, what is your definition, or what is the role of a woman, and then what is the role of a man in a relationship, in a marriage relationship?
One, a man is the head of a family.
Okay.
And as the man being the head of a family, he must one way or the other fend for the family. Likewise, to every relationship, as the man being the head, the woman is supposed to be the helper of the man.
Okay. Now, if you are the head of the family, I say you should head everything. So what?
No, not everything. Can I offer myself sex?
No.
Good. So that should tell you have to help me one way or the other at a point.
You have to help me in something else.
Can I offer myself the upkeep of babies? No.
No.
That is the job of a woman to help the man.
Okay.
Collaboratively, see, I will learn from you. Do you get it? But then, she thinks to say, you know, and you are not willing to do. Gradually,
okay.
What you say? Yeah. That is what is really becoming the problem in the house. The role of the woman is simple. You are the helper to them. The woman is the helper to the man.
To the man.
And vice versa.
So is it because a man in him and I say they don't pay attention to, or it just maybe they are just ignore, they just don't want to do it anymore. They just don't want to be, because na oba me so me ko na me ba. One saying in Yankee Han is a man if a woman can cook, a man can also cook. Right? That is common, and then that is one saying. I mean, it just what I say, just me so me koba. So that is it because of some mindset? Is it changing the way that we have to look at marriage? Is it changing?
It is changing the way we have to look at marriage. Yet again, yemfanko Bible days. Nyemhwe how na nneɛma si teɛ. Abraham and Sarah and all my brother what is saying. How were they like in the Bible? Abraham was the head of a family. Sarah was a helper to Abraham in his discourse to becoming a great prophet to God.
Okay.
What you say? Though God at one breath prophesied to Abraham on what he was to experience in his life. It took years and ages. At one point, the wife had to push the man to go do things which were not of God. What I say? But see, I did to Tony many pa de beto ya brabo honea. And yes, you could see, say, all along, the wife of Abraham was helping the man. But yes, now can say, if a woman can cook, a man too can also cook.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a fact. But to tell you, God gifted women with specific hands to cook. What do you want? Cry? I send this here. Or ban send this here. Aroma. We have tomato stew.
Yes, that is true. It's true. It's true.
So it clearly tells you something. Unless
So the thing is, we are mixing the responsibilities. Yes. A man have their responsibilities, a man have their responsibilities. Yes. And right now we are mixing them. We feel we can do what men can do, and you men also feel because there are a lot of instances I've heard men saying, "Oh, pako, miss me ashemima, miss me compass, miss me with and all that." So I think that's where the problem is. Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes too the women will be like, meet me ashemima. I was saying it here the last time, said, from 2015 coming, no. I will say young ladies no are improving and age, first no what, never worry what, but to say I say a man accept to say, yeah, they say normal, it's tradition. I mean, with your you say so like generations. Things are changing, like you said earlier. No, Nana, let me come back to you after my phone and not quick one minute to ask. What is submissive? You have to be submissive, and I.
I mean, submissive. I think it's all being respectful, right? You are being down to earth. And then you submit to it, and I say you are. What is the right word to use? You
oppose to some of them.
You can oppose to Bearman Becca, but respectfully, you have to have a way to
put it across.
Exactly, and confrontational. You have to make sure you respect Bearman. Nasimo Becca, he's the. I mean, not making the final decision. Right? I said, maybe you have your input, but you should be able to make sure Onuna or you're the head of the family. That is how I would look at it. You don't have to submit.
I would say you can't even explain it. The thing is, the man would be busy. Yes, you guys are. I mean, what person will put you on the tight corner? The thing is, if your wife makes a decision, okay, or suggests baby, now free say, and I was some way. You think she's not being submissive? And one of you is not being submissive. And that's more free say. The problem is, I feel when a man expresses what you said, this thing we know it, we want to do it. And this is how we want it. Let me put it that way. So does it mean a woman is not submissive?
Who said BBA in life or no? You share the tonation with which you respond.
Okay.
Before we can conclude on a statement.
Okay.
Fanny said, "Oh, or he might be and you made it. Kamiyanka and then you made it. No more any chocolate near the IG and you won't permunkuna. Media my bread, DBI, the Ossoria, and do you get it? Bema or yes smart, but the very moment our cast ask him now, you begin to analyze. Am I a reactive? What you say? Whilst a member a situation we analyze before we take actions. So we can say a member so you're proactive.
Oh, we see.
What you say? So what's the war?
Because a man, taking decision, like we just talk.
Yeah, in a split second, bam. What can go carry? What you say? But talk of Berman or be analyze it. Oh, bia, no question, mammy, or bread, and I say bia. The way I may see handle no near me one approach, so I may have to change my style. What you say? Going forward, you know, say, and say, Baby, Juma or Hosana, anything.
Okay.
But the tone with which you will respond, no, both are throw a different picture. Ako to Berman agreeing.
Yeah.
So that is what he is going to relax, analyze, and then come to a conclusion before he takes any action based on that.
Okay.
And
I see.
And I'm not sure say if submissive is even the right way to use, because okay, I don't know. Because I to say a member no me make us say that he's the head of the family, so maybe you have to listen to them to make sure say their decisions are always final. But though I don't, then maybe I in a relationship making sure say to have there's also a saying said to have a peaceful home, no, you have to have a happy wife. I just said that means your wife be no. So rather no, it looks like it's reversed. The men are now being more submissive than a man. They are now, yeah, because we are now listening to you, a man, than decision as women supposed to be submissive to men and to be authority to submit. I to say master and slave. It doesn't work anymore. What's it?
You are simply I say Bema onye mistake any do 30 years.
So now who is submissive then?
But go no so no eko no say utetie oyena sem bebre without analyzing deeply. Bedi nkwasi asem wa brabumba.
But one chain be brain so you will not have a peaceful home.
Yes, I've seen
I said, that is where those nagging attitude of women no ever be see so. And I make say we want and I make say we want store the crowd hakra wan kwaje. Ti ye kwen because afi e de nsem ba ahase na auto ne ma ebeto ahase auto aye nto. A man is seeking for their interest greater than the general interest of their casual relationships.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I say, yes, the aspect of submission, no, the equity to and maybe Rebecca say, how should I put it? In case domestic issues, there was a befia not or the exterior issues and as external issues now and not here lifelong or long-term issue equity to presently but because sense we be a chairman afraid my buy energy or your konkomu de ne energy so if mu over dopamine ne de keka kan ni na be drop ya bad now but say denial of that energy now as embassy.
No, see, one thing I'm meaning so far is say, we are blessed with something when it comes to family and as a decision making in some parts. I know most of you yesterday kind seriously, most of the times, if you don't listen to your woman, I don't know if you both has noticed that.
Yeah,
because we say, that's how I see it. I who is someone I'm way member, but who is someone whom I am rechema. Money am rechema. Maybe who is a member and yam rechema. So anytime there is something and you are banner for a year, then I see from to decide so this is what I want us to do. Move giant and at the end of the day, you won't say walk to you like walk make you wrong decision. So with that one, it's not like you men are being too submissive to us. I think that's how it has to be. And
David, madam, and the empha.
I'm really invested in that. I'm back to the studios. Grace, I say, yes, ladies should look for their money. No money. No, hey, I see. Every woman is submissive. Grace, I say the buy. Nana King, I believe the key to sustainable relationships stems from the solid foundation and the willingness to build emotional intimacy, which is in the process and not a product. emotional intimacy needs to be discussed at length because most people don't understand what that really means. He goes ahead to say, the word submissive is used in the wrong context by most men.
Yes.
It is not the cause of being used as a rag. This needs to be.
Does it even exist now, Po? Say, are women even submissive anymore? Are women?
Yeah.
I don't think
You
so.
will be.
You will be
You
still.
will be. Now, so and also Pete senior can in the
Okay. And why is that?
Ebi na mekai no say you a man be almost say almost from the feminist ladies. They are championing the agenda of women. Yes, it is good. Education wise, career wise, but relationship wise, I don't think there is a feminist approach, it is workable there.
Okay. So do you think that we should still push the submissive or be submissive to your husband? We have to still have that conversation in this day and age relationship.
We should. We truly should, because one, without that, where are we getting to? Yes, a member if you strategically positioned, or more thinking different from Emma. What I say? Idea of bad days never dream on Bema some few minutes best of that issue.
Yeah.
What I say? And then idea of bad today and maybe be bad, everything ever dream home. Bema be the ever who in a twinkle of an eye, not be as all. For the same school fees issues. Only housewife TV, not over school fees, your common and I be here. A quite best no before best of that issue. What I say? Make us say, and a coban say, school fees are semi in a chimpon or ban or any means or dear bow bearmana and hardin. Now, in the context of submission here, give it to me. I can't find say, what your school fees number doesn't mean say you are you can say co-collaborating to get you are co-collaborating, and for that matter, you must also exert some level of or command some level of respect, that of which has not been given to you biblically or even culturally. So what I say, oba a perception. Usually they say, "Minya kwai etimi tuya yane de." It clearly tells a point to say, "Bia sa responsibility na mema need to omo mu de bia de chi ade sa no. Misu metumi ayede." So, but here is the case. There are some other aspects that are very critical. Yeah, mean genius so am I able to me.
Some of them, example, because for all I know, maybe I'm going to baby.
Can you offer yourself sex?
No, that one is two ways. Two ways. You can offer yourself sex. I think that's the only difference.
I think a man can do it too. Man can do
it. With this technology, even if some technology,
with that one.
Technology there, but carnally and normally, me, I don't support anything which is carnal.
So you can't, I can't. So we both need each other. So don't you think, say, don't you think, say, Muslim men are not being submissive now? It looks like you men are being more submissive. Don't you think, say, never be a more yet into a man, yes, sir?
You may be to say it.
A massive, more disrespect, come again.
What is a man? What do you mean, man?
Oh, check him. So
the corner.
Because a man is they say some will be actually say also be actually say a man are submissive in relationship. Yes, we are submissive in relationship because when you men want us, time now you men act very differently. So we also give you all, as in the love, the respect, and everything. And more worry we are not me man start to say or for Barry, and as ombuniri or no diani ondi or pabonti on bantem. There are most of the attitudes that are developed in marriage, which it didn't happen when you guys were dating. And sometimes a man it rules at a point now I walk back or free say on timinja warrior. I think that's when they start being misbehaving. Let me use that word. Don't you think?
I mean, me whom or be say a mema in quote, a mema in quote. I was all worried about. Mamima, a simple analogy. So, okay, yen and unknown, yen and unknown back in the days now, no more near Bakumi, no me and son. So, share or my warrior, or shall not bet it in Bakumi, no movie con a year for Frosso.
Okay.
Or shall not bet it in a movie con a year for Frosso. I'm coming to a point there because the Sena's annual man a cosona. A cobar say, can I know now what to say? I say, yeah, she'll be cut it and pressure, and it's animal. Now, TB, what do you want for one?
That be, not at all.
And so now, what are we seeing? What are we seeing? Obaning himself, Wawarino, into Wawarino, dear, or no way, every
okay.
You pen obey Ofi. And today, I can't say, me and say, ladies of today love to be married than being in a marriage.
Okay.
Ladies today love to be married than being in a marriage. They love the fanfare and perceive said the fanfare must continue even after the marriage or the day of the fanfare. And a moment in the honor say, and you may be honor, I also munya would say, no more yet. A boy member, Emma ye.
Okay.
Okay, no, sorry, as you come, so some from our ladies. What they are target, or my worrying, you know. Alpha ladies. That's the point I was at because so she claims dominance over everything in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it.
Wow.
A lot of text messages.
I don't read Kofi asked you if he junior. I'll say this guy really knows what he's talking about. Thumbs up.
That's why he's here.
Used to say, it seems I'm late for this discussion, but just from the little I have heard, all being discussed has nothing to do with submission. Unfortunately, I disagree with most of Osei's points. We are about it. Give to you late, and then you're starting until we still have like 1 hour to go. Akosia, hey, Nana Akosia Jamara. Messaging them, but you already what?
Maybe WhatsApp messages. You already finish already.
I'm gonna say in the past, women were to stay at home moms. In the past, women were stays at home moms, so they could take care of the children and husband of the best of her ability. The men provided all the financial support to the women. The women were not required to work. The situation is different in 20th century. Hey, Nana, I agree with you.
Sister, on 20th century, I said 100 years ago, I said no coming.
Also, here is the case whereby the woman works and earns money and is required to pay some bills as well as additionally, she is required to cook, clean, work, etc. without any help from the man. In the olden days of the Abraham, financial support is solely a responsibility of the man. Let's not confuse the two. Helping each other is not the best in 20th century. Submission is overrated.
I can't say 21st century. Why?
Now, the king say how much of emotional maturity exists in that relationship. I think he's referring to something you were saying. Giftidoku say, with the biblical point, did the wife clock in and out the work 12 hours? Yes. that is for you.
So just look at the feedback that are coming in, right? Obia feedback is said right now because the women are working.
No, it's a question. That's the same way say more answer.
Yeah, I just before Kweku get on it and answer no. It seems that because the women are in school, they are educated, they are also working. The word submissive should not even be discussed anymore. From the feedback that you are saying, right? That is from Gifty's text message. The feedback. That is exactly what she's saying. Because women also clock in and clock out, they also work. They should not be submissive. It should be on equal level, partnership. And I say it should not. nobody should be submissive to authority, and it has to be an agreement between you two. What I say?
Now, I said no kind of over point, but in the point in the empha. It's say, warrior. Listen to the wedding vows that you profess. Maybe that could explain the context with which she is to know who is to submit very well. So I just say,
I always once had headed lady. Okay, so Prince again, Prince.
Prince, me teacher no
Hey, hi, Prince. Hello.
Class 5 and 6.
Wow, Prince. Kudos. Why are they? And then they do but yeah. Watch all my analogy. Then I think anyone they should not say, is this a Christian only program? The program is being watched by many. That has been generic. Men being heard, as you say, does not mean they should make financial decisions. I think that's what he wants to say. I'm sure I'm told Bassi. I won't try to give away. Prince, I always want hard-headed. Okay, I've read that one already. Obviously, I'm sorry. I disagree with Nana Kweku. Pakoni is Akwaba Radio. I think it's Uncle Ato.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Akose Jamara say this is double standard. You claim helping your wife leads to then taking advantages, but helping a man does not lead to men taking advantage. What is wrong in helping your wife at home when she helps with the bills? Let's not forget that it's hard life out there for both in these current times. Okay. So
let me take one here from TJ. Also, that every wife should be submissive to their husband. Period. Every wife should be submissive.
Every wife should be what?
Should be submissive to her husband.
Oh. I think we will do it. Now, it's the vice versa.
No, woman say, there may be irrespective of how old you are the first son of your wife.
Okay. Good.
You are the first son of your wife. But when it comes to decision making, I believe you and I are aware, say, you said our mothers are relegated for the first males or sons to take over and take the best of decisions for the family.
Okay.
And if I'm to take a decision for the family, now, despite you being hard-headed, you strongly oppose the continuity of our family. What do I say? And that is where that alpha female dominance in the air,
okay.
So I say, and at the end of it, you can't point to anything logical that she may have done for the family. So I say, in the context of submitting, we are looking at it from the perspective of not just cooking, not just keeping up the home, but even your composure outside. When you go outside with your man, and also can be. For how you even talk and then narrate issues or some situations from home to the outside. The aspect of submission.
Okay.
Esther.
Nana gives to Doku said Nana Kweku, and you'll be at a free religious background, so we shouldn't emphasize on biblical examples because you'll be at a start training it from home, and I say free. Religious background, and she also went ahead to say we need to be using words like respect, understanding, cordial.
Yeah.
Anyway, so who said Uncle Ato? I think it's Uncle Ato. I said this my brother is scaring the hell out of me.
All right, let me take this one from Esther. Esther keep writing me book, and the comments.
Can you cook rice?
Oh, rice, let me expect. Me when it comes to this house, yeah. Me rice when it comes to this house, I cook rice. Eban bayechi, me na yedi mami. Those are my two bayechi. Any rice cooking, any egg Kusia ya.
Na gari ni beans the onion drew home.
Michael, bro, Michael.
Koko so me ya de me koko kama.
And your black in the video.
Ni na me the time too home.
A message for you from Michael. It's a powerful submission. Your friend Michael Ober. Okay, so I think it's one of your students.
I have a couple of callers on the phone, but before I do, I'll only marry a man because I'll only marry a man because I respect and trust him to make the decisions for me and my in my life. If the man cannot do that, then I'll rather remain single. This is from Esther Answer at the mind. Hey, Sally, the feedback coming out before this also you just I hope you go on Facebook. Just comment on Facebook so that Ohima will be able to read it. Kwaku, thank you very much. Since I now do a video to her. This is the critical relationship issue. Today we brought in an expert all the way from GH. What I say you can we are all the social media handles at all. You can follow him, you can ask him your request. He's willing and open to share with you or give you your advice when it comes to relationship. Kwaku or say Kwaku all the way from America.
Submissive women are very boring. I mean, what?
Madam.
Submissive women are boring.
And you're true.
Okay,
your levels of submission. Your submission on condition. And your submission, a total submission. Yeah, and total submission. So I know the answer is you are being subjected to servitude. So I say, and then no one said the Kawa.
All right, Pauli.
Yes, Nana. Boko. I don't know. Obi through away. Yeah, correct.
Yabi adu say.
Jamani mko bebre si omuni mu pa.
I know be on my channel there over to me mu pa. So don't know.
Paul channel there.
Kidding me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Na me try there na me show. Na me a young teacher but ko ba kan chiro.
Wow, boom rough.
No, that's right. Pauli Akwaba.
Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe there you don't have to be submissive to me though. Me understanding is what I need because me about bro, we are too soft. Emmanuel, I mean, me probably you don't have to be submissive to me. Although we had heard a kaka like that.
Paul,
no. Submissive lady, you're so boring. No. You're ready to argue. I'll argue, kaka.
Well, I just said, and I said, man, we don't want submissive wives.
Now. You're already. It's meant to be international. You know what, Jamo? No, why you want you buy.
Thank you. Salasi. Oh, Salasi and Timia, so you can call. I mean, be lines near, but those who know our phone number, I'm a friend. Maybe how many minutes need me and you to wrap up the target? How long do we have?
Oh, he can give us like 1 hour.
Wow.
Because he says that somebody will be coming to making sure say Charlie. You're making Jenny 2 hours.
Coco is very tight. You. I mean, don't put that with that.
So we have
bring all your questions.
Yes.
I mean, we are interested in that part of. So say a man like Coco said, it's very true. Men don't want to.
English
Okay, the men don't want to marry, and actually they don't want to settle down with women because mom say demand is too much. Yeah. I mean, you're just serious. We are demanding for money and all that. So the women are also say they want to know basically what you men want. And
oh, they maybe so Salasi
have a caller. Okay.
Yeah, we have a caller. Salasi.
Yes, Nana,
Pacho, can you speak? And your no boyfriend, Kasawa, into my voice and cross it.
Oh, sorry. It's you for Pacho,
Masala, this is a different Salah.
This is Salasi on a different show.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Good, Salasi. What's up?
Nothing much. I was trying to tune in, but to listen. I heard, we besides real quick. Say, what was the topic?
Submissive.
Real quick.
Salasi, are you submissive?
Salah, you got feedback.
Salah, your feedback here.
Huh?
Are you submissive to your husband? Do you submit
I
to
show
your
you
husband?
feedback. Do more go in the back.
No, I don't think I have nothing. I don't think I'm inside.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Salah, are you submissive to your husband?
In which way?
You want me to qualify it? Yeah, in which way? In every way, Salasi, are you submissive to your husband? Gina.
No, that's a very, very hard question to ask. So.
Sir, why is that?
Hey. Because it means it's in so different level. You know? To say you're sitting as you know what I say. And I see you would drop. I don't know why you would drop. American,
Exactly. That's what I was looking for. Obama near being a basso near being okay. Okay.
And yes, I'm gonna now own him say only a more rice cooker. What does it? Because I share rice cooker, my baby. Or Chiba there, baby. So in which way? You know, I mean, yes. That's a hard question.
So it doesn't exist. Oh, dear, how can you say submissive to your
In
husband?
what way? In what way?
In what way?
In what-
In what way? Yeah, because what you give, me, I believe that what
let me
you
give you
give in
an
a relationship,
example.
what I,
Okay.
Go ahead.
In decision making in the house, who has the last say?
The man is the head, but the woman is the neck. If I don't move, you don't move.
Okay, so both of you have to agree on whatever decision
Yeah.
you make. Okay, so then
Yeah, if I ask you, say, oh, like let me give you an example. When a woman asks a man, oh, baby, I want that shoe. The woman has already mentally bought the shoe. She's just making you feel like
It should come into the physical.
yeah. You understand? But I thought that dream that of course I should one day over who closet baby.
yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So there's a different way of it. You know, there's some way of being respectful, not being disrespectful. You understand?
Okay.
About it, but I don't know. I don't know, because what you give in a relationship is what I get back. I will not give you 50 for you to give me 40 back. If I give you 50, I want 50 back. If I give you 80, I want
Without
80
any
back.
interest.
Huh?
Without any interest.
No. I mean, what would be the interest? No, I don't want interest, because at the end of the day, my 40 comes with rules. You understand? This is what I want.
Okay.
If for example, you come home, I make dinner and everything, and I clean the house and everything, I want you to also meet me halfway somewhere. Otherwise, if I come to bed, I can't do the chuku because I'm too tired.
Because,
You understand?
Yeah. Okay.
So you two, you have to meet me halfway. We all have to meet each other halfway. And I think that is what works in the relationship. Our mothers and great-great-grandmothers' relationship is not what we are doing now. You understand? Because our mothers and grandfather relationship back in the days, they work. We, the women, we stay home. You know, but now we both go chop in and chop out. So you are the head, but I'm not your tail. I am the neck. If I don't move, you don't move.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like Salashi submissive. You have to call.
Salah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Master.
Ankata, I'll come to you. Yeah, Evans. So let me go to Ankata. Mami call Ghana. Me call Ghana. Me back. Now back to US. Why? Mami call Ghana.
Okay.
Pacho, hold on. Don't have.
Okay.
Zanet.
Yeah, Nana.
What you saying?
Good. Nyakupadum boko na musore.
Yamia Yadum. Thank you for calling.
Yes, I want to be on the show.
Okay. Please, Yentio. What do you want to tell us?
All right. I think medical Adamase for a great show. Amoyama, some of us are really benefiting, and that is what we're supposed to be getting from the world. Being submissive, topically, great show, great topic. But then we shouldn't forget that some of our ladies are being
Are you there, Evans? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, please. We lost you for like 30 seconds, so you have to start into Koso. Go ahead.
Okay. So what is happening is that submissive lady, most of them are being submissive. You understand? But then some of the men are also taking advantage of the ladies being submissive. And you know, being submissive lady, but then we should also make sure, sir, the fact that we expect the women to be submissive shouldn't be, sir. We should take advantage of their submissiveness.
Okay.
Because at the end, when I step on your toes, you also step on my toes.
Okay.
Relationship is an administration. I will say who say Obani on the office, Berman on the office. Obani on the responsibilities, Berman is on the responsibilities. And you know, say, Koba say, oh, think say I was Obani submissive. It is never written anywhere. It is never written anywhere. A gender balance. I will say Obiya submissive to the other. I think for now, that is my submission, and then that is what I wish to present on the show.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. But I have something else to add to Sir Evans deal. But let me go to Ato, and then we'll come back and start that conversation again. Uncle Ato.
Yeah,
Hey, your announcement.
Oh, good show. I'm the same. The Bema bus.
Said, hey, this man today, the member bus.
Yeah, the person there were times now and almost
okay.
But and that if you are about to Ghana and Bano call 9 to 5, Bemano call 9 to 5. If you say a better understanding, a mutual respect, say either say or plan is okay, we can ye be the answer free to your baby feeling in Biano, if you know why they won't be in our years. Okay, say or Banco 95 on refugee, on some baby and Mawa. It's not impossible. It's just any year. It's all going to be any year. And I Kweku Kasim said, yeah, Bema, what bet will see you might be few or by no what stress or PPD. Oh, so I did not all canoe. Say, and I drew them a bear da. And that's what we fear now. And started Kianopa. Relationship by Obani if you acquire Jumano, and I want to see acquire Jumano. Connection by no one will really try to hold the name. Remember, example, try to hold the acquire Juma. If I catch you, will be quabo. Commission catch you, the quabo. Try to hold it, no communication. Let any real buy ano, officer, or you will drink to know of a man. It doesn't work like that. I'm working, sir. It's almost. It's I was saying, yes, say, gone are the days, my minimum and an animal warrior, and different from them. But understanding now, the anyhow. Then I have crowd, what graduated cheap, Coconia, you mean, and Munquan wouldn't go. But why are they also going to say, Master, what graduate?
Oh, medical quantity by Chia.
Why are they?
Oh, Minneapolis, why are they? Nana, me and breakfast.
Good training, good training, good training. She's looking things from the biblical point.
Okay.
It's almost an American.
Yeah.
But this time, because it's a very say, how do we define submissive? And then the respect for each other. And a piece of Honoman now, who fear, Obano is good at following up with the bills. It's almost an American. It's Obano or Edding or your bills, Samuel. It's a Berman or you could, yes, and that's one I say, you can say a head of householder,
that's also
how do we define, say, I'm the head of the household.
Yeah.
It's all in a chain. So, but if I say, I wouldn't wait, most start here, but I don't know what advantage contribution a bit in idea now. It's all I'm saying. Say even if you are contributing 50, not contributing 40%, that doesn't necessarily mean say we're head of household. Say I think we're in charge. Now the Bible says we can disagree and say to say Berman, you shouldn't one warrior, you shouldn't get up and go and buy a house without discussing it with your wife. You shouldn't get up and go and buy a car without discussing it with your wife. And you major purchase affected the economic idea now. If you are making all the money in the crown out of respect, you can't your friends saying share that your friends with your wife say no we input. It's all on generation. But to me, say, me and no scanty, my otoka, my that's not respect. You don't respect. That means say, won't respect you. We usually input, and I won't respect you. Obviously, the point of view.
Okay.
And I won't say, and man, they think through things deeper, in them, and I agree.
Yeah.
You're brushing your mouth. Most of the time, I about coming. My mom said, you can say, I am the right time to talk to. Yeah, no, ma'am.
Yes. And no, problems never.
When is the best time to talk to your husband? It's all I'm saying. He said, Nana, me say, Madame Pemba want to make a sound, a comma soon, a qua. The TV anymore. The beer, can open them, only divided attention. Either on the weekend we are sitting on the breakfast table, or during the week we are sitting on the dinner table eating. And so that's when you get my undivided attention. It is so be able to add the slow. And I think that in the cafe, or bad eye boss in a negative way. Because now, and my woman in Kalani Castle, woman in Kalani Casa.
Yeah, bro.
So Anka, me too, no, but because Anka to me person become a topic in here for next week. Anka to be on next week. I'm not glad you're going to say anything again to deviate from your topic.
Messages.
So the word submissive, no, we shouldn't even bring it to the table anymore. We should take it out and maybe
because
mutual respect. Mutual respect.
Who said from the topic in here can say possessive ladies unwilling to submit.
Possessive ladies, yes.
Possessive ladies. And we have to relate it to the context of why must the lady be possessive over the husband?
Yes.
And then why she is not willing to submit despite her possessiveness.
Yeah.
And you can say be a possessive. Not just who say a sexist jealousy.
Okay.
You don't understand. On per se, we are reading. And everything is we are overly possessive. So and yet, you don't understand. Because most than not, we are in space from time to time.
Exactly.
We can't be on each other 24/7. Your friends say 7 days a week. You don't understand. And she says that would be overly possessive. So what does that mean?
Uncle, you be next week. All right. Bye
bye. Yes, submissive women. I echo China. They go to blood. What is blood door?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Michael Obro say powerful submission and all religion accepts moral standards. Gifty Doku say, but my thing is, I'm not saying I work, cook, clean, or wouldn't respect my husband. I love, honor, hold him in high esteem because I consider him a partner. Okay, Nana Efiake traces. Hello, then thanks for coming. Nakusta Jamara. Yes, it will be unfair to the woman slave trade and yes, uncle I told thumbs up from a Nanajua a chance to call the Akusa Jamras uncle exactly. Mutual respect is the key. A man they hear power. Mutual respect. I mean, I believe you have to. The opposite when respect is a risk. Everything should be. I mean, if you want it, you give it to me, and I just like if you guys want us to be submissive, you should be submissive to us. We are the babies.
Let's talk about
Now,
that.
do you have anybody else?
No, I don't have anybody else. Salah also. Salah, do you have anything else to add? And Yankoso, maybe
No, I don't.
You just want to listen. Okay. All right, Yankoso.
Yeah.
If you have any question, I think that we have about 30 more minutes. So if you have any questions for Kweku and how to get hold of him, please you can call 703-659-0625. The studio line 703.
No, I nearly skipped this. Well, okay, can number maybe.
Yes, my kind.
Okay, Gifted Okusi submissive wife responses to conversations.
Yes, that.
No, that. That's why it's boring. That's why it's boring. Instead of my love,
yes,
my sweetheart, my baby, etc. Oh, Jesus.
That.
Baby, yeah, I'm okay. The better than a pampers, baby.
One person, no, number person, what pampers we are. Come on, I don't follow.
Or you might have to stress. I don't know the qual. We trample on a lot of legs.
You men are babies. You keep on calling babies because what happened to them?
So babies, they are babies and fathers and daddy and
it's stress and it's men cry.
When you're babies.
You.
We are babies. So far as I'm not so no for the day, you are still babies.
Babies, but then they also call daddy. My daddy. Obetin Obi said, my dad, your husband. Why do you have to call your husband your daddy? Your boyfriend. Why do you have to call your boyfriend your daddy? I mean, some person will show respect. But I think, say,
respect or my in some way around.
Yeah,
everybody has. I think, say, because I'm a
come
woman,
up with a different pet name or something for your husband or your
boyfriend. No. Me before I will call you my daddy, it means a lot to me. So if I call you my husband and I say my boyfriend daddy, it means I love you. I mean, it's a name. It comes with a responsibility. Okay, it comes with a lot of things.
Okay, so then what are you going to call your red?
So with all these responsibilities here, China still now you want to dominate beyond pleasure.
Oh no, we are not. We don't want to. But the thing is, we want you guys to be meant to be fair to us. What I say. So Gifty said, if you are being I mean you'll be boring. You have to sometimes argue, sometimes you have to share
it is never boring. You more common, you know what spices up your relationship. And your relationship will never be boring. Unless it's why you say you submit beyond measure, like I say your conditional submission, new total submission. Total submission, the other aspect of slavery near the other. But with conditional submission, you can also bring out your opinion. Based on your opinion, if it sounds laudable, we go with it. If mine sounds laudable, we go with it. But then, in all spheres of decision making, try to listen to the final say somewhat from your man.
Okay.
About what you say?
Yeah.
You can say if you are to submit, you must submit wholeheartedly. Oh, I could see another person me back and he said you can so now I could have make us also super ready.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, Nana, I mean, this to say currently people call people daddies when we have sugar daddies there. Yes, I don't know. I think it'll be our explanation to that thing. Maybe or him idea. If there are some names if I use for my man, I mean, answer I'm using it means a lot to me. Answer I'm using. Okay. I gave my man a name, and that name, I just sat down to think about it. And I made the choice. I said, this is how I want to call my man because he means a lot to me. If I call him daddy, papa, and papa has a responsibility of I mean, I don't know how to express it. I don't know the way I make media managers express how I feel.
Okay.
It's not like anything. I know that other people has different explanations. I call my man honey gold because I think he's golden to me.
Wow.
He said, "Oh, you're golden to me," so I call him
Wow.
honey. Yes. So maybe what my own ways of calling my man, which obia one explanation to. It's another thing say if we women say daddy, I will say hamo unless is the other daddy now sugar daddy as in
yeah,
obi
can't say
na
honey, but I think
Papa,
but I think there's other words that you can use other than daddy. Maybe come up with another pet name. My main call phone line. So then, back. I want us to friends discuss friends possessive women and why they are not submissive. I want us to zoom in on that topic and then we wrap it up. Pacho, Kofi.
Yeah.
Today. You announcement.
Now what the rice cooker now I be nothing and you radio now.
Using rice cooker to cook rice, it takes a lot of skill. Right? There's mathematical calculation how you measure the water and the amount of rice.
And if I formula the two,
and I mean kind of
pi r square.
If I formula the two news.
Okay, because everybody the good pan, but who you sue rice cooker now, it comes with a lot of calculations. What I say, you have to measure the circumference of the bowl and the diameter of it takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of skill to cook rice.
It takes skill, yeah. Anyway, let this Africa say be clarification or say remember that ben ye be die no food. Remember ye no fu anso mu. We are paying here won no fu anso ana me boa.
Ebi o ha no eso.
Oh David. Wo ba wa wo fufu ani kuru no food.
Oh yes.
So not
Bema ko biti mo adi papa.
Oh, they made. Apart me jai no
oni akola na ekunzi no.
Ebi musu a obeka just ebi musu beka just ja akola no by 6 months I breastfeeding no ache dodo. O akola no for na nim di na o no hwe akola no se akola no bad boy, bad girl. Remember?
No, they are renting it temporarily. That person you boss for 1 year. I said man no kai show.
But on a serious note, you. Because the way to do her, it's a European vocabulary more at this time. I mean, at this point in our life, at this generation, say or you're possessive or you're submissive. What do I say? If your friends say more head and or you're head of the household. I mean, attack. Because I mean, our equal partnership. Equal partnership. No. As I say, when partner discuss, when we discuss it. But me, Emma, our area too complicated. I still haven't found Obia where you find what a family is so far. Because they make it decision just me only a mark. Nana Yanke very easy. But extended family need to come one. And my decision making a day. Because many would too. You pay a cotton and Danny and Tikabeso and Yakoto. But meanwhile, they don't have Yakoton. What's the sister will brother be, will sister be, will be, want to be, all those kind of entanglements, And my decision making and yet two sound. Oh, it is a Busano. Say, me name a man quadia. I can decision making here very easy. But a Busano would take a crabby na a common decision making a bit complicated. Because I think I will know in Rebecca or Betty, and I will look for back on Betty. If you have not complicated no. When we look at what they are, but if you are not and all my different now no ono agree you. And maybe I know you can. You put it in the rare context. And if you are not that, you are meaning. Bema dia wo sika ema obema ema nko bema wo sika ni ma nko no.
Bema wo sika ni ma nko no.
Ema nko no ho. Because
you are sika ya be you are
bema nko.
Okay.
O dropo say o asama.
Okay.
And you know, what are people no? We know who the woman
Who's a honest baby? I'm not on this council, so no baby, a man in any channel.
Yeah, well,
I'm not a Zunga, not back home.
Because I know the Bema with the Bema with
who was attractive, even though when you attractive.
Money generally attracts people.
Yeah,
money generally attracts people. See, I said now can they
I don't believe in this. I don't believe in this.
Now, I had a problem in the Banu. Baby, I was normally no. So who approach your bar? Won't share because who was getting to know who approach your bar? Won't share. You know, I mean, you get the big start. Now, what happens is, about who do you see at the penwa? Next, the no one who see at the one, who see at the pay, or pay. And then the question, what you have. And remember, the market level, then, what you want, what's bad enemy. Because we discuss, but Obama would not. Yes, the super Matolica, and you know better on your side. But no one what you can do on your side. And I would say all things being for and on your Bema.
Okay.
It's what warrior, which is kind of warrior. I know Bema to the paper, ticket now. It was respect, ma'am.
I see. Kofi, that's it.
All right, Kofi, thank you very much. Kofi,
so see, what's the boy ya be most only of Bema no because of Nisika. Hona ye kase kwase boy ya be munu. Wo so anka me tumi won ya ka wo so mba befa.
because I also when you finish on also this.
And give and take. In the video, give and take. It's the my how they call it? My trophy wife and the visa. And so you two who the sikaba table no. So you see, we all give and we all take. Who the biaba miss we the biaba. And now I feel like a head of a household is a woman.
Okay.
I don't care who brings in more income and everything. The woman is the head of the household. Yeah, but the man is the head of.
Yeah, Yankee, that's how it works.
Yeah, because the woman is the head of the house. Yeah. The woman makes sure the house is pretty.
Exactly.
The woman, and so the woman is the head of the household.
Exactly.
You understand? Yeah, and so Bani in the wa, to me catch me say no. But I just say, you mama feel to say you guys are the king. Okay. You understand? They say a wise woman always make her husband think he's the head of the house. At the end of the day, the woman is the head of the household.
All right. Yankoso, with the last 20 minutes, I want us to deep dive into friends and passive ladies and their unwillingness to be submissive in today's relationship. I think I want us to discuss a topic to make justice to why these ladies are not willing to be submissive in this day and age or a relationship move. Kwaku, please take it away. Take it away and let's finish. Why is that?
Yeah, Shadi, who said before each and every man or a guy likewise go into a relationship with a woman, no, there are some things we put in our thought. Yeah, Ibn is saying, Ibia own lady no based on Ibia, the way she expresses herself, her intellect and others. And our person the better now. But going forward, and I fail in the quarter and you don't see those things that much. But day in, day out, I say everything should be centered around her. So I know it shouldn't be anybody else. Ufe Juma Befi or even if she comes around Krampuna, she prefers to go through your phone to see who you've spoken to, where you went to, want to know every bit of a detail as to what you did for the day. Inti ekoyesa it gets to a stage be a afe mo come anymore be a mo pese be a only no agree on some things just to forge ahead, you know, or mouth that opportunity, you know, rather than she prefers said you know be can no was a way ufa.
Yeah.
In the end, and I feel that sa issue na you can earlier regarding and or masters, Miss Woman Masters, who crap PhD, Miss Woman PhD, and so what, you know, a bemuno. So it creates a lot of problems in their home. Minimobia Nere was a banker, he was also a banker, and they were living their lives. Beman the way his looks city, you know. Yeah, grandpa, sometimes it's me kwaku de ho federal. And it got to a stage what quite you my grandpa no no etimi fair che no stalking just to know where the man had been to, what he has been into, and a whole lot. And yeah, and it was something else. Meanwhile, Obano, I say, oh, maybe I'm a person me cool. So make us say you win one, you may pick out one time, maybe I may pack him near my coming fee, and so soon in engine uncle, not as sort of beauty.
I see.
All in the name say relationship no. Everything that Obe can be should be done for her.
Okay.
So as a yes, me man omoye soft type no. They relax, watch you act and act. That could no akacho. I feel the
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. I feel the so ankoye no so obi wonu ma o de ba no de see ani wo za fi akwa give and take e wo fie and now we say ade chi we say to wo say bibi kitu e bi kwampo na obeye even when you are back home compound you be din komo phone so kwampo na yeti otimika say only obi twim na won echi and so e bia na entisa na e bi kwampo e working colleague bia meka say mo ya mu practice bi won chen yan fai so tell you what a man be because of the position and I say omo enim die no they take a domineering stance. And I say be now take that domineering stance say bibia in the house no should be about me. Tis why a bear man one for na see for man asamato.
Anyway, Nana, me dear kakra say I think your responsibilities need also. So you meant to be submissive to us.
Responsibilities needed and not the
oh, baby, someone say your responsibilities also. Trust me, because when to me more pampers no cramo buy what I say. Where they?
Me bomb about pampers and the news.
How long are you going to do that? How many men do that?
Oh, come on, we do that.
Yeah, tell more idea about where sometimes a man ending they say, yeah, bear mona, yeah, koba, we are learning. But your man be no can say anything.
No, sir, but the thing is,
if you understand and I can say, oh, Timmy, no one way or the formula 200 way. What's she?
But good. But the thing is, we are carrying the baby for 9 months. You can't carry the baby for 9 months. What I say? You're breastfeeding for at least 6 months. You can't breastfeed the baby for 6 months.
Yeah. But there's certain things.
And if you start to say, your body pumps and I see your shenwa, more men manager once a while. But the manager is every day. It's our responsibility. And see, I could say I give to the message be by. Or say, only Bema beer. Or no, or time or no, or band be busy, no. Bema takes over. Like, so you're late or Uncle Finn in Tamar. Bema the Ben Diani, or be making sure so be putting the children on bed and all that. Like the man is taking responsibilities of the woman. It's in a man like that, you know. Or no, she'll be very submissive. And what I say? So the key thing is, if you men give us what we want, we will give you what you want. What I say, you should feel say, yeah, a man. I mean, yeah, pain in your manner you go through. No, you men can't endure even 1% of it. Even with 9 months.
Asem na o kan nyina ma yedi na meeting sa. Unimali kuntia ma yedi. Binyi ni se kenye science a kayenya yebenya be ma obetimi yawo. Yet come from the Bible context in asem we be come from the natural context. And it's saying we are seed givers and you are seed bearers. What you are seed bearers until delivery. And Fasha would say it is a part of what you are to do to make up the home. And Tibuka pain. About the same as I pain by more Sunday, more family, and you won't come in and Kebaba. You get it? Oh, something by Yaji. Yapo, San Yamana, a coba say, yet we say Momo Bebem, and no Yamomo part of the bargain, the contract that we have with you to procreate in life. It is all Kachem said, because of that pain, we men or to a greatest form of instances, I was saying, yeah, men are submissive to more. Questionable.
You think it's questionable? Even from Adam's time, now, yes, it's clear you have to be submissive.
Questionable in the sense, say, Kobase Beman also and take the center stage to hold his guard to make the house firmer. Yebe submissions. I never also knew as a mema crampuno. I boxer shots where I won't know you, Grandpa, when you go now, the Piaquamonte. Yeah. And because of that aspect now, that entrenched position now, and might be taken into so Berman Befi Crampo no ye be the perception is there, say, oh, chiti. Whereas if people are chiti, oh, yes, whereas if you are on ye, and then it goes to the point to say, why ye, what sharp run the pampers, what one pampers, I send money in a crampo. I feel maybe your baby and one my baby fed because we need that. It would then I'll be or more by
exactly.
And because
of that, and then what about who's side in the real? Now, I feel the aspect of manipulation, and so well. Is either she manipulates you with sex, and I say she manipulates you and other things. If you are anticipating, pussy walking, everybody, so, oh, me can't. It's one top from me. If you never cramp, me pack me me mana quack now with a me. Do you get your master?
Yeah, oh yeah,
your master, and then it goes to the point in Posse, even to that, and you may be a standard, there was a feel going forward about a cat mohono, and I said, Wafum pa bema woofy, and I said, what THR Ober tries or correcting, she won't accept the fact.
Okay.
So, it's the Ayana Emaniko Koyese, the and Ayana Mikase, that's borrowed culture. It has a very big role to play.
You think it's a borrowed culture? It's a part of us, and
yeah, okay. That borrowed culture has a very big role to play, and that is what is affecting our thinking. If you relate it to where we are coming from, so to speak, as Africans or to the greatest part, Ghanaians, I was say you cheap. It is affecting us greatly.
I seriously don't agree with you because also say, do people go to wait for for this kind of hours near the but you have to say life, you think we are adapting a different culture, which I am also
the point is
things are different
in Ghana. I'm kind of great show. I or more hinterlands. Yeah, city dwellers, and whatever happens out there, it happens here too.
Okay.
It happens here too, and we are mostly observant of how women are relating to situations in our times today. You make out say it's your baby or to the greatest level now I was in Kibia. Ono nyina edwene ade ho fa no. She exerts that possessive nature and say no. Se me metimi adu stage ni bi dia. Any adwin bi o krampo a wose adwin boma. Me prefer so beti me die. I can do it alone and a whole lot of things. What I say? I know of a man bia they go to even the extreme to say I don't even need a man to even give birth or give babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go get artificial insemination. Oh, when you're baby, you know, and then I feel that and then maybe bed done on her say, oh fine, menyaba, but minikuno, and this thing is natural. Oh yeah, why? It will occur to you.
Okay.
To the opinion maybe because some instances may happen no. And then money be so any willing say beba from ama money be so ati o masino. It is brewing a lot of single parenthood in our time. It is brewing a lot of single parenthood in our time. Like you said earlier, but the long-term effect, most of us don't think of it.
You don't think of it.
Most of us don't think of it, and we only look at the short term. Whereas even with the short term, and Numpono has its own repercussions. Whereas a daunting be.
I see.
Wow.
No.
All right.
Go back to this.
All right.
Time.
Yeah, your time no. So we just want to make sure that Kwaku wraps up. Sure say Kwaku will be back with us again. This is not going to be the last summer.
Yes.
It looks like the demand for you is just Fanny Brebio. He'll be back again on a different topic. Next, say we cry and we there's other things be questions be
but
we get to, but with time and his time
too much of his time.
Exactly.
And he has really educated
us. So we thank you, Kwaku, very, very much for your time today, and we really appreciate you. Say Webaha to help us educate our listeners. This is a critical relationship issues. Every relationship critical issues. Every relationship in here. You bet Kenny na ewaha. We make sure that we bring the SME. It'll be to me. Am I more details on these topics now? HSA make it justice to it. So before you go, anything else? Episode they come to our listeners, viewers. Will have at least. Yeah, you see the word class of Mrs. Prana. We will find a way. Money now going forward. Our relationship will be stronger.
But I want to know a man. Just say.
Oh,
I want for people.
What they trouble? What besides our question? Yeah.
Maybe I just say. There can be a consultancy. Now,
before you wrap up, please let me take this last call. Let me take Sister Grace. Lady Grace.
Yes.
Nothing.
Ethiopia.
Yeah, Joso.
My late kakra.
No.
Aye. Ye broadcast in bina ni sheda any papa.
Okay, but you interview.
May.
Yeka submission na yeka. Say by like ye submit no. Say meaning say enye onipa ba konkon ene so ti asemase. Say do baby a say do point bi a okay magia tun so agia tun. Na say nipa ba ko jitum na ba ko jitum a so man sa ntia se ni ho.
Okay.
Ba ntia se ni ho. Ena ye ka say ya mema ni ta ka say oba no do stage bi a no. Say obi ewe ni mu chinwa eno nse say we are insecure because we need to be temra masani pa no eno sa internet na yesia foreign culture ni sa anyoma no eno so no education ye maame mo no omo ntumi anko school endu baby a si a nyema bi a ye nya nyema ni bi enti no mo te hosa enti obi wo ho a oti aware na te pon no ani mama ya wo mu yen show mu ni ye hwe wo sister bi onu so ni be ma di akwa ema no no ni ma no ti aware ase no onu yen hwe ni ma enti ya na nyedie ya etumi kan hu se abrabo be na independence na ye wo certificate kakra wo kita whether e ya the pro say ya the pamo say your office or ye dwuma bia unhia certificate ni ebie ya ye hu se mi ntwen se mi kunu be hwe ni wo fatif we wi anto wa ba be hwe ni manti mi nkene no eno na mu friend say ye mbre wanti I never say a man wants you. And I say, me much improve my life. My stomach me idea, my young to better my life. Not me, not crack. Not say, the person me for the church money, but now catch them me change Christmas time, no matter me change. Me ban a short and I'm a papa, and look at me more, I say, me men want it. More maybe I'm problem. I'm wanting to need listening ears. Or baby, another baby, and in a while, you have a bed or buy a bed group. And you're listening ears, take it. Or you already need to obey. What do you need for how do you feel? Every woman is a bed developing. Listening ears are obani na de cry obetie tie so say o tie akoda mo wo ha o tie o pa the family piwa. That's all we need. That's all we need. Now we dey ya wo na ko eduma wa bre wo ba be ka tell say wa bre ti no to listen to you wa bre me wo fi na manye eduma we need cleaning up the house we need say me and it's easy. It's maybe I'm going to say you board the car. No, adopted a movie. You may not listening. Yes, we will say my bro once and I need a bread once. It's a crime.
Mr. Grace, thank you very much for your submission. That's it. As always, your contribution, feedback. I think say we pick something out of it near the two. Me can see the because me can't the two to you man. I'm not for the catching some in teach.
I do a chance. I could say I sometimes call him daddy because I want my 4-year-old boy to learn and always call him daddy.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, also the reason why I tell friends.
To call their father's daddy any day, baby. I don't think so. You have to do that for your.
No, it doesn't come like that. Inshira doesn't call me.
She calls mommy. He calls you mommy.
He doesn't usually call me mommy.
Why?
He used my name to call me because that's the a different ofie. So he usually says Ohima a lot because that's what he hears.
Yeah, but Odifo Obefro mommy.
End of story.
Yeah, Yankopon Boka. They will call you mommy. They will see say daddy ni mommy.
You will learn.
They will learn. If you don't.
If I can really recall, my brother Manina, they don't even call him daddy. How isn't he?
Because I remember my wife used to call me honey. My first daughter, no, she was also calling me honey.
Good. So,
honey.
If you do that, Mr. Adam Frey, sure, still understand. Hello, mommy. Also say hello, mommy. Like really, I was like, say mommy. He's like mommy.
And how different is mommy in our context?
I don't know how he understand it, but I realize he's using the name they call me. He uses the name they call me in the house more. Because I also noticed that my brother Mansoso doesn't call him daddy. They use your common name be a different, and that's what the children are adapting to. So, like she's saying, we have reasons why we call you men daddy.
Okay. All right, Kweku, please take it away. Your last word for us.
Okay, so going forward, I think everybody's submission is positive, and then going forward in the year, the Nyamato and a whole year. Despite our enlightenment, we shouldn't forget about where we are coming from.
Okay.
Much particularly with our culture and then our social upbringing. Because say ya mayani andawa a bedroom maybe you will be fiachi. Ewa ya warisimu. You will be fiachi. Ewa nearma ye nini ye behu ye ya ye di to be moved for or mawari ye ejinae. Amiakwa Kudim for the Echi because all in the name of wanting to be at par or wanting to listen from a different perspective. Say, Yankana saying, wanting to listen from a different perspective, say we are submitting one way or the other through another context.
Okay.
Inti yɛhwɛ saa nneɛma no yie na yɛmfa ntene nkora no a ɔmo ba nkora no a ɔmo ba no yɛmfa ntenetene ɔmo because sɛ wahwɛ a nka meyɛ ayɛ sɛ bebree naa sɛ ankɔyɛ maako na ɔmo ani wɔ ɔmo akyi ɔmo bɛyɛ sɛ yɛn mma no na yɛakɔ akɔwɔ ɔmo akwantum no ɔsɛ yɛde yɛasetena mu a yɛde fifie baeɛ no ɛhyɛ ɔmo a ɔmo bɛdu fie no na ɔmo nim hwee fa Africa abrabɔ.
Exactly.
Likewise, how the marital setting is back home as against where they are coming from. Enti eno na ya na ebi musu hu ne se man be and show enough respect to their husbands.
Okay.
Because oka obeka. And then it degenerates into something else.
Okay.
Now, if you are fan simply because of some instances, so Central Police Station, a man who cases a one way chess or motion member and also chair member.
A man
oh, baby. Last year, Crampo say, I think 972 cases, now almost 700. Are you
kidding me?
Wow. It's serious. It's very serious. It's very serious. I am free in building our families and then our marital life because many under honor and maybe we are co-equals. We are cohabiting, we are co-collaborating to put our families in order. But so I think that's the little that I will pass through today.
Wow.
Going forward in
all right. Thank you very much.
It has been a great show today. That's a pass. Very, very late. Thank you so much to what many channel friend if I say. How so about the yet in the you know. Thank you so much. It's very necessary, trust me.
Yeah, money to me
I old school no. No private school, I teach a mental. Was Zimbo. You really did that. When you said school for it, with no boy, and trust me, I was the best science student. But I'm at school no, and I'm a science no math in our call home because hey, or boom me, it's me go school no. I have to read, I have to learn as an amako. Until but when I left that school no, I remember me side of the education call from it's no power idea, power Thanks so much for everybody who watched. I'm Nana Fire pool results in the mind.
Results was 70% says a woman a friend is naturally submissive, and then 71% said yes, 71 says a woman are submissive, and then a friend is saying 29% said no, women are not naturally submissive. So I think that was the poll question. Kweku, once again, thank you very much. Please, thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks so much to everybody who came.
Yes, and everybody who came on.
The show is Critical Relationship Issues at the every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. US time, Ghana time from I think 1 now, but Ghana say 5.
Ochina, what do you have? Ochina, what do you have on Z?
Nyami Admo on Z show. Yes, don't forget. Nyami Admo, we have a lot of surprises for you. Oh, the trending entertainment show. Basuno. Don't miss it all. On the Z show, Nkwana, who say they interview great celebrities. Ewa has said, they don't want to train Komo emotion. They course within the weekend at the bedroom. And $7 this week there. It's just so funny. Black Lives Matters and celebrities are much do on my time so when promotion and when you I say Black Lives Matters about it's Nigerian Life Matters. It's no one young woman no mind. A lot. The stories are so much.
Yeah, I didn't even ask about Kweku. What is the political scene organized see about this Nigeria for Insemi? What's up with that? Ghana for how do you guys see that?
And some baby also who say Ghana for the try some so Nigerians be try some be protesting in Accra, but they were stopped along the line. And beyond that, some also went ahead to protest, of which they had their way at the Nigerian High Commission. They presented their petition and a whole lot. But most Ghanaians too were of the view, say, as the president being the ECOWAS chair, now some critical decisions on one they should have seen him also being proactive somewhere, you know. But well, those are the political stage, you know, so someone say the president was taking his time to follow the course of remedying the solution. Perspective, I mean, the president was proactive enough because one life, if lost, are priceless. One life, if lost, are lifeless. And think about the number of days these people have protested. Even if phone calls or whatever, you couldn't fly in as an ECOWAS chair to talk brotherly with your counterparts.
Exactly.
Behind the scenes to make sure, say, no life is lost, but rather an ECO resulting in about 69 persons. It's very bad. We are painting a very bad picture about ourselves as Africans, much more importantly, where we sit as the beacon of democracy in Ghana. And we need to watch it very well because after two will be fear. You fear some. When you bet ABS, you are unemployment or Nigerian, it be an organ.
Sorry, Semi-Kawan, but escape prisoners now normal escaping. I mean, I mean, they are all going to come to neighbor countries, Africa,
if baby not baby, prisoners almost escape it was so funny. Say a director for prisons or Nigeria came to make a statement, and nobody minded him. Says, "Oh man, come back, they will face them." But seriously speaking, look at such prisoners. That's not how you do it. They didn't know prison guards, or they know them, they have their pictures, they have everything. You don't come out to make such a statement. Follow them, trace them to where you know they may be hiding, and get the job done. So what I say. And to me, we want to say we are sitting on a time bomb as a country, as a continent, as a sub-region. If we don't take care, a time is coming and
I see. Thank you so much. Obia Oshe, Akosia Chansa, Doku, Akosia Jamana, is it Jamera? Okay. Who again? Nana Fiaketri Adepa, emphasized Uncle Ato, Kofi, Salasi, independent dogs. So everybody, Obia. And the mama so nice. Thank you. Check it still coming to me accessible. And Miss Soko Ejeus will say my own person. It's a record time, but that's what I church would be. Girl, I have a can't so far. That message about it. I said, anyway, thank you so much. That's very important about him. Africa, SSK, modern age jewelry. Or Spanish graphics. Okay, what do you call it? I am a debate. Or Spanish graphics. Graphic design, papa. Mr. Mayor was a different graphics, so saying crannies is worth with dream. So, as I would use a pay. After so, gold chain, to papa. What I say, no ball for no modern age jewelry, Bantama, for Instagram, I'll be home. Ecstasy cake is my pastry, say move and papa, maybe I will be on the bed, bro. What I say now, my African African flip flop, maybe I say amount, anything African. Thank you so much, Nana Anova, and then Nana Kweku say unya time any yes say I love you all. See you same time next week. Bye. Listen,